I've been thinking about this for a really long time.
Okay.
It's like how different I am now from when we first
oh my gosh,
started
you're so
YouTube.
different. You're so different.
So different.
Like in person and on camera, like all the time.
Right, but why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you want me to take a guess?
Yeah.
So I think it has to do with like opening your eyes more, like being more like aware of things you weren't aware of before.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
It does. 100%. I've been thinking about this. I think about it so much, actually. It's like how much, it's something as small as reacting to music, how much it's changed my life and my personality.
Yeah.
And what you're saying, it like opened my eyes to things that I've never, whatever.
Yeah, like, I mean, everything from like words you've never heard of to like situations and things like, you know what I mean? Songs will be in movies.
Are you me?
Yeah.
Because you're basically taking the thoughts right out of my head.
It's
literally,
weird,
it's
yeah.
expanded my vocabulary, but more importantly, it's expanded the range of emotions I feel on a daily basis.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like if you hear a song and it has a certain emotion, let's say beauty, because beauty is one of the things that was added to my life kind of mainly from reactions. Like, I've
Yeah.
heard so many songs that were beautiful, and I kept getting pounded with this emotion over and over and over
Yeah.
and over again.
Yeah.
So eventually it just became something I felt on a
Yeah, yeah,
regular
yeah.
basis.
I
But
can
the
see
word beautiful, you never even heard that word come out of my mouth.
No, or
until about a year
gorgeous.
into reactions.
Yeah, or gorgeous, or I love anything. Like you never used to say, I love that, I love this. Like the word love, like.
And I
yeah.
say it all the time.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy because you would think reactions are so just like, oh, it's a little silly thing you do or something.
Right.
But it's literally changed me. Like if I had a brain scan
Yeah.
before we started YouTube and got a brain scan now, I guarantee you my brain would look so
Yeah.
different.
Go from like, it would like grow so much.
Yeah.
It
I
would
mean,
be
I
like
just
the
think it would look the
section-
wiring, whatever, the software.
More,
it would,
yeah, true, more detailed.
like different parts of my brain would be lighting up now.
Yeah,
I
it's-
feel different things.
I agree.
I use different words, more words.
Yeah.
But also different words. I cuss a lot less since we started to stop trying to
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Since we cleaned up our vocabulary.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, honestly, it definitely, I don't know, it made things cool that I didn't think were cool.
Yeah, like what?
Like, I mean, like, I don't know, rock, country, like in general, I just had this sort of bias that was like, you know, we're walking past the emo club and I'm just like, oh, horrible, let me close my ears. And it's a screamo thing.
Oh, on South
I used to
Beach?
call
I
it-
feel like you're talking about something
That
specific.
specific time on South Beach. I was like, it's screamo music. It's screamo music.
Everybody's wearing
Walk
all
past-
black.
Yeah. And they're like, you know, and now I'm like, those are my people. Like, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm totally like smashing pumpkins. Like, I'm totally feeling it, you know? But it's like every genre is like that. Where like, once you get it, you get it.
Exactly. And there's
Yeah.
always like this moment where it's like, oh, snap. Wait, this
Yeah.
is clicking for me.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a moment like, oh, wow, guitar sounds good for the first time ever.
Yeah.
What? I get it
Yeah.
now.
Okay, I have a spicy question for you.
Oh, snap.
Okay, do you think that this is a common thing for Black people?
What do you mean?
Like having a judgment about something that you don't actually know about, but being so convicted that it's a certain way?
Now, if you're talking about music, I would say yes, because, I mean, a lot of us listen to hip-hop mainly, hip-hop, R&B, and we dabble in pop here and there. There's always that
like
one or
radio
two pop
pop.
singers
Yeah.
that you like. But I think what you're describing is not specific to Black people. I think it's a human thing.
Really?
Yeah, we kind of have our in-group, we have our culture we grew up in, and everything outside of that culture, we tend to judge.
Yeah, okay.
And we'll judge as, oh, that's bad or whatever. But really, we just don't understand it. If we grew up in that culture we were judging, we would be just like them, judging the culture we came from.
How weird is that? Because it's like when you're doing that, you don't even know that you're doing it. It's like factually country music sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's like, but I've never actually listened to it. It's like now I think of it like if you don't get a genre, then you can't really judge it because you don't understand it yet.
Right. So I don't really think of like good songs, bad songs. I think of songs I like and songs that's like, oh, I don't necessarily, you know what I mean? I don't get why
Right.
people like it, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
There's a song I don't understand or it doesn't tickle me, you know, do
Right.
it for me, but I don't look at it as good and bad.
Right.
It's like
Like-
my preference, not my preference.
Right? Like even like, you know, that Yoko Ono song that you did on your channel or like Frank Zappa Valley Girl. Like now I look at those songs like, dang, it's not actually like bad music. it's just artistically
Wait,
different.
Valley Girl? I thought that was a joke song.
It is, but it's like artistically, like I get it now. Like I get that. You know what I mean? Even like Tracy Chapman Fast Car, didn't like it.
Yeah.
Didn't like it. And what's that one song that I really didn't like? That one, Voices Carry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But it's like when you go back and listen to it after some time, after listening to more, I feel like you gain a palette that can go tolerate everything, that you find enjoyment in everything.
I get that 100%. I go back and listen to songs and they sound completely different than the first time I listened to it. But I'm telling you, Voices Carry. If you watch that live stream, we were like getting worked up. You know, we play off each other and we get in these silly states.
Yeah.
We got worked up into like this manic, silly state before we listened to that.
Yeah.
And that brings me to another point.
What?
The mood you're in when you're introduced to a song kind of determines whether you like the song or not. It does matter.
Yeah.
So like I tried my hardest to get into a good mood before every live stream. Because I know if I'm not in a good mood, I'm going to be like, this song sucks. I hate it. It's making my ears bleed. It's all right. It's cool.
Yeah.
Like that's what it's going to be. Like if someone's parent died, is that the day you're going to introduce them to your favorite rock song or something?
You know.
No.
You got a good point. Yeah.
They're going to be like, okay, cool.
You know, my mom used to play this Boyz II Men song, like One Sweet Day with Mariah Carey or something like that. And she associated it with her mom's death. And so my whole childhood, she would play it, she would tear up, she'd get emotional, you know, and be one sweet day, you know, all this stuff. And I'm sitting there like, I hate this song. This is the worst song I've ever heard. I never want to hear this again, because it was always death.
Yeah. Did it come out around when her mom died or something?
I think so.
Yeah, I have songs like that too. Like, If I Die Young, Bury Me in Silence. I had a friend who died around when that came out. What's that? The band Perry.
Yeah.
I think. And then that one song from
that,
is it from Fast and
Paul
Furious?
Walker song. Yeah.
Yep. I had another friend die when that song came out. When I See You Again.
Yeah. But then that makes me wonder, are those songs, like, it's been a long day
without you, my friend.
Yeah. Are those really good songs, or are those marking like a time, like, are they any better than any other good song? You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's hard to say what song's better than the other.
But it's like if it's sentimental for a specific event versus if you just like it, then do you like it more than you would like it? You know what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying. I think those songs are both good in their own right. But yeah, maybe for me they mean something different. But like I love the vocals in that the band Perry. Yeah. So it's like I listen to that song not when I'm trying to remember my friend or anything like that. It's like when I want to hear really good vocals, I put it on. That's good. It's on my good vocals playlist.
It's good that you can separate the emotion somewhat.
Yeah, I like that song too much to, be sad listening to it.
Yeah, that was a really sad one because she was really young. Like, and now that we're older, I look back, she was like 21 or something. Yeah. I look back and I'm like, because she had gotten like hit by a truck when she was riding her moped. Did she not have a helmet or something like that?
Probably not.
So... But now I'm like, dang, as a 30-year-old, I'm looking back like, dang, 21 is so young. Your life is ahead of you. Like, I don't know. That's just, I'm glad you can separate the emotion in that situation, because, like, it's a good song. I can't listen to songs that make me sad.
What songs make you sad?
I mean, say we had a few breakups, you know what I'm saying? It reminds me of a time that we broke up, so I don't like the song that I used to love,
Yeah, I mean... I think I'm the same way, because I'm trying to think what songs make me sad, and I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Yeah.
It's probably because I don't listen to them, because they sound so sad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how it is.
Now that song, that one that It's Been a Long Day Without You, My Friend, I never go back and listen to that one. Yeah. That one might make me sad. Now the band Perry, I do listen to that one.
You know I think is really emotional?
What?
So like when you're going through something, like specifically, remember Jhené Aiko Frequency, that song? Mm-hmm. I listened to that song probably like 500 times within 2 months or something, like a lot. And like now I wouldn't touch it. Like and it's like, I don't know if I dislike it or if I just have, like I'm not in rapport with it anymore. But that was my song. You know what I mean?
But didn't your dad die around that time?
Yeah, he did. That was a really rough time. It was really rough. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's so complex. Like now I hate that I ever disliked any music at all, really. You know what I mean?
That's part of life.
Yeah, it is. But it's like, I don't know. I feel every single like aspect of people's experiences along the way, Like I feel for people and why they might like that, like why they resonate with it.
Yeah.
And, like, You know what I'm saying?
You're basically more musically mature.
Yeah. Yeah.
But are you going to be the person who goes around as you can't dislike anything now?
Well, no, because, I mean, I don't know. You have things that'll resonate with you more, but it's more like, I feel like more of a reviewer now than a reactor. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were more of a retiree.
I know, right? You know what I'm saying? When's the last time I reacted to something? But
actually, probably not that long ago, like a month or so.
Okay.
Remember? You came on my stream.
I did come on your stream. It feels like forever. But yeah, I feel like more of a reviewer. Like when I listen to things, I'm listening in a very different way and not just like, what's that? What's that sound? Yeah, what's that instrument?
I guess we approach
where
music
they play that
differently now.
Right?
I like to try and feel the emotion of the song.
You do?
Yeah, and I like to compare the emotion of the music to the emotion of the vocals because a lot of times they're completely different. It's weird. Like you have a very happy sound.
You would have like a scientific way of listening to music.
And really dark lyrics. A lot of songs are like that, especially 90s music.
Do you think that's how people are? Like happy on the outside, dark on the inside?
Like NF with the smile thing?
You know?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I think so.
You know, I saw a quote. What?
No, go ahead.
I saw a quote from Heath Ledger today, like the Joker.
Yep.
And it was like, people always ask you, like, what's your career and, like, what's your business and how much do you make and everything, but they never ask you if you're happy.
Well, they ask, how are you doing?
But they don't mean it.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, if you actually answer, they look at you like you're crazy.
Well, that's only if you're doing bad.
Okay,
if you're
so
doing
if
good
you
and
actually
you answer and say, I'm doing just Skippy.
Then they'll be like, give me some of that. I want some of that.
Exactly. But if you're like, well, actually, my dog bit my ankle. I stubbed my toe when I woke up. I hate my life because I'm an ungrateful person. You know what I mean? Then they'll look at you like you're crazy.
This is true.
I just think it's not acceptable to dump your negative emotions onto someone. And I'm not saying it's good or bad. Like maybe it's therapeutic. I mean, societally, we don't really accept that.
But, well.
We just say, oh, that's a negative person. Like, go fix yourself.
You know, we don't accept people dumping their happiness either.
Really?
I don't think so. Like if you're overjoyed and you're giddy and you're happy, people will literally be like, I hate seeing happy people. Like I can't stand how they're annoyingly happy.
Weirdos.
It's common.
Okay, but that's annoyingly happy. If you're over the top, like, hey guys, welcome to the podcast. I'm so happy. Yeah, if you're over the top.
But if you're just like, my life's great, you know? I'm eating. I got great people. I feel like people get annoyed by that.
Some people. Probably really pessimistic, negative people.
Dang. Is anyone ever exactly in the center?
In the center of?
Of pessimist and optimist, negative and positive. Like, is anyone ever exactly not on either side?
We probably all have been in all the positions.
Oh yeah.
Don't you think some days you're feeling good, some days you're feeling bad, some days you're just zen?
Zen.
I'm feeling really chill today.
I'm just feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, man. I feel like now I think more like this because I've listened to music. Like just more like question after question, expanding, and like each thought adds another thought that's like...
You've always asked a lot of questions.
Yeah, but I feel like before I was more of a know-it-all. More?
No.
Or like...
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. The music has just changed the way I look at everything. It just kind of is like that. It opened my eyes to realize a lot of things I think I know or the things I prefer, it's probably just the culture I grew up in.
Yeah.
Probably. So who am I even? Am I just the culture I grew up in? Or is there more to me? Is there something deeper that's actually me? You know what I'm saying?
But then it's like, why did you pick up certain things? Because all your siblings are completely different from you, and you grew up in relatively the same culture.
Yeah, but...
So did you pick up?
We're all similar in a lot of ways, too.
You guys are. You're very similar.
And then I've kind of been like off the beaten path for the last, 7, 8 years. So, and that's when we started diverging more so.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Before that, we were all very similar in all the major core beliefs and things like that.
You even shared some friends.
We listened to, shared friends, shared music.
Yeah.
Shared religion, politics, all that kind of stuff was the same.
Yeah, yeah.
But if I grew up in the Middle East and my brothers grew up here in the States, we probably would have a different religion. And I probably think they were wrong. And they probably think I was wrong.
Yeah, you guys even shared like bedrooms and stuff. Like, shared everything. Yeah. You're so similar.
Yep.
But it's weird now because I feel like you weren't even ever that similar because you're so different now.
Our personalities are different, but how do we have vastly different personalities, but we all have the same beliefs and listen to the same music?
That's true.
But our personalities are different, so when did you think these personalities would lead to a difference in beliefs, in different musical tastes and things? It's like, I love a good feminine voice. Woo!
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
But I really didn't listen to that much of that because I'm mostly listening to hip hop, which is mostly males.
Yeah.
And then R&B.
And then Taylor Swift.
Which the R&B was mostly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah.
Singing about women.
Yeah. And then like radio pop, basically.
Yeah, dabbled in pop, whatever was popular on the radio. In St. Louis, I listened to that Z1077. They played it all. That's where I got introduced to pop from Z1077, the radio station in St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Do you find that you still are drawn to like the same styles and sounds that you were before, just like you know more about them now? Or is it completely different?
Still drawn to, so basically hip hop, R&B.
Well, but like if you think about your old favorite songs, would you still be drawn to those songs or completely different of the same genre?
Oh,
you know what I mean?
It's like 50-50. So I've listened to some of the old stuff and I'm like, dang, that sounds like crap. And then I listen to some old songs and be like, that still sounds good. I still like Neo. Right. Stop this world from spinning.
Right.
I love that song.
I still like 808s.
Yeah. I ain't want to say it because he's kind of controversial, but I love that album, 808s and Heartbreak.
Right.
Without
so
saying
good.
the controversial person's name, that music is still great.
It's so good.
I love it. We listen to it every year. There will not be a year that goes by where I don't play both of those albums.
But
What's
isn't
Neo's
it weird
World
every
of the
year?
Gentleman or something like that?
Like once a year.
Do you know how many times we've listened to songs on stream and someone's like, oh, I haven't heard that song in over a decade.
Yeah,
but it's one of their former favorite songs.
It's like,
you don't listen to every one of your favorite songs every year.
Yeah.
So it's like I play both of those albums 2, 3, 4 times every year. To me, that's a lot. Because it's like, oh, yeah, it's all.
But then it's like Lil Wayne. I used to love it and never listen to it anymore.
Yeah, a lot of it just. That's some of the music I was talking about I played. And to me, it's the mastering and stuff. Like, I don't know, my ears are so different.
It's crunchy.
The mastering and a lot of that, like, 2000s rap.
Yeah.
Ew, it's not robust. Like, the sound is kind of cutting. It's weird.
Yeah, it is.
And that's my issue with the sound. If they would go back and remaster it, then I might be able to take it.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I listen to a lot of the same stuff, but, like, now we have more. So it's just, like, more robust. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like the sound that I used to like, I just dive deeper with it now. You know?
What does that even mean? You dive deeper?
So you got like Time in a Bottle, Jim Croce. You know what I'm saying? You got like these robust, like I would say that takes me to like a certain energy. You know what I mean? A certain feeling that I like to be in. It's a little bit acousticy. It's a little bit soulful, you know? But it's like that for me used to be strictly the, 60s black artists that my dad introduced me to on his record player. You know, it was just like one era.
Like Sam Cooke.
Yeah. And now, or like Otis Redding or something like that. Or like, you know what I mean? Ella Fitzgerald, even older than that, or like Etta James or something like that. Nina Simone, but it's like very specific. But now I have like a broad category, but it's still in that same feeling and emotion.
Similar sound, but broader.
Yeah. Like I love like Nights in White Satin, and like there's just so many different like things that I had Amy Winehouse was like the only modern soul artist I knew, but now it's like we got Alabama Shakes, and you got like so many different, you know what I mean? Like I'm drawn to the similar to before, but
see,
deeper.
I'm the opposite of that because you're basically describing things that all have a similar kind of vibe. I'm the reverse. I listen to a bunch of different stuff that you would not picture these two people in the same room, but it makes me feel the same.
Oh.
Versus the music is similar feeling, objectively similar sounding.
And they all are different topics and different emotions.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
that's
like,
true.
When we first started live streaming, I would listen to songs to try and pick my energy up to get in a good mood. Those songs would be like Blueface. Blueface, baby.
Yeah. It's the voice of the West Coast.
This is the West Coast.
Yeah.
Got more than Petco. BBS busting. It's like the Metro. You know what I'm saying? I would listen to Blueface. Yeah. I would listen to Chance the Rapper. I would listen to Kanye. What?
NLE Chopper.
Stuff like that. But now when I'm trying to pick my energy up, a lot of times I'll go to my 90s female vocals playlists.
Ooh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's got like Alanis Morissette, Jewel, Bjork, people like that.
What's that redhead?
Got Sheryl Crow, Kid Rock, Picture. You know, I love that song, Picture.
Oh, that's
that
a good
song is so
song.
good. But anyway, I listen to those songs, and it's just like so freaking beautiful that it amps me up.
Dang.
So as I'm going for that same feeling of feeling amped up, so I can feel good at going into this live stream, so I can give every song the best shot to win me over.
I think that is beautiful.
What?
You, this rough around the edges man, is inspired by beauty.
Yeah,
it
gets me
picks
going.
you up. Yeah.
It does. So it's like if I'm feeling kind of lethargic, I'll go to that playlist and like, oh, these vocals, the sound, it's beautiful, feminine. Oh my god, and it amps me up, gives me energy.
That's how you start thinking. That's crazy.
And I'm ready to go into the stream.
Yeah,
but that's
crazy.
so different than all the hip hop I would listen to pick me up before.
That like just made me think about butterflies, but like the actual feeling of like when you're surrounded by butterflies kind of makes you like kind of like.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
you.
Yeah.
You're just like.
So, do you miss live streaming?
I do.
Dang, really?
Yeah. I wish I could like multiply myself though, because I absolutely love spending time with Jack.
Well, we could have another kid. That'd be like multiplying you. Well, if it's a girl.
It can't take care of him.
In like 20 years. You didn't say instantly multiply yourself, to be fair.
Yeah, true. I mean that like I miss live streaming because like, I don't know, the feeling of listening to a bunch of new stuff. It's like tasting a bunch of food. It's so good. Like,
yeah, I love it.
I love it. It's just like, it's just like sensory overload. And I miss that, especially with people that get it and get you and you're all in the same like flow. And then they're showing you stuff and you're like, how did I miss this for 30 years?
Right.
And then they're like, see, I got more. It's just like so cool.
See, my live streams now, I don't know, the music recommendations have gotten pretty good.
Oh, man, it's intense. I love watching your streams.
Solid.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, it's just most nights I know I'm going to get 90% solid songs.
Yeah. I love watching your streams.
And let people know my taste a lot better now, too.
But also, I feel like it's very cohesive. Like, everyone in the chat is on the same page for the most part. Okay, maybe not.
I mean, I don't know. We just had so much drama recently, but if you would have said that a month ago, I'd be like, oh, yeah, 100% for sure.
Isn't it weird how, like, online, everything reverts to, like, high school? Like, just high school, like, cliques and cattiness and drama and
it's
just
not
bullying.
even most people. It's just enough that you feel it.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Isn't that weird? It's like online, no matter what, no matter how old you are, no matter where you live, if you see each other, it results, maybe human nature is, like, by default, high school.
I think tribal.
Yeah.
Tribal by nature.
Yeah.
So we find people who are similar to us and we like to click up.
Yeah, it makes us feel less alone or something, I mean, that makes sense. I wish I had more tribes.
More tribes? You're supposed to have one tribe.
Oh, I thought you
humans,
had tribes.
we have one tribe. You can't be having multiple tribes. That's like cheating on your tribe.
I thought it was like normal to like have, these are the people that like this and these are the people that like this and I hang out with these people when I go do that.
Oh, you have like your golf buddies and then you
like
have your
travel
crochet
friends
buddies, your book club buddies. Yeah, I know what you mean. I just wouldn't consider it multiple tribes, but yeah, I get it. I get how you put it like that.
Yeah, like your coworkers and your different.
So you're saying you wish you had a more robust life, more groups of friends doing different things.
Yeah. Basically, like, I really enjoy camaraderie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just harder to find as you get older.
It is.
And when you're younger, you're in school, you're working at your jobs. Like I worked at Cold Stone Creamery, so you got your work friends there, and it's just like all young, silly. So if you go to the clubs, and it's so easy to have a bunch of friends when you're younger, but they usually deteriorate because those friendships aren't really based on common values and stuff. It's just like we're doing something similar right now.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. That's one of the cool things about live streaming too, though, is that you do feel that sense of like camaraderie.
Right.
And you have like a shared thing you're doing, and then like you can fully just be yourself. And you're on the couch and you're chilling, and it's several hours. I don't know. That's nice, And it's like.
What was the hardest thing about live streaming? 4 days a week. That's how we used to do it.
Yeah. The hardest thing, I would say the hardest thing was not getting distracted by the drama, like not getting distracted by if people didn't get along or if people like, because everybody has like, such, oh, it's, this person's like in my birthday or this person died in my life or like, my dog died or, and it's like I actually do care and I actually am human and I don't want to just be like, oh, well, person died. Oh, well, it's your anniversary, but at the same time, when it's like so many people and we're trying to put a show on and like this person over here doesn't care about your dog, even though I do, then it's like, how do I split myself to do both,
Yeah, that is tough.
That was hard because it's like, I don't know.
And so I get why people share that because we hang out so much.
So much, yeah.
So like this is our friend group. We don't have friends in Tampa in real life.
Yeah.
It's like I talk to our subscribers more than I talk to anyone else. Ever.
Other than me.
So it's like I get why people, but I get why you come and share that kind of news and stuff. Yeah.
And then it's like behind the scenes, we had people pass away. We had people get in relationships. And it's like,
subscribers pass away and stuff.
Yeah, like, and I'm so like, my mind is there, but then it's like we're putting on a show and like someone over there might not know what's going on over here, but it's like, I care about it all.
Yeah, we have a budding relationship on Brad After Dark right now. On. I'm not going to name any names, but DNA. You know who you are.
Spicy.
Yeah, people do get together.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, honestly, these days, I mean, I would trust getting together this way over lot of...
Swiping right.
Yeah, I mean, that works for some people, but like, I don't know, that's scary. There's a lot of creeps.
I got a question
crazy
for you.
People.
What was the most difficult part about live streaming? Kind of the same question, but it's different. I think of it differently.
You got something in your head then. You're like thinking of your answer.
Well, no, I'm just thinking like I think about these things all the time because I'm still streaming.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, you're in it and I'm like stepped away from it a bit.
You're away from it, so maybe it's not on the forefront of your mind, but it's on my mind every day. I stream 5 days a week. I used to stream 6 days a week.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's easy. Basically, I have the question answered for myself, so I'm curious about your answer. I'll give you my answer first.
Okay.
The most difficult part is managing my mood.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? It's hard to feel good every day. Like some days you just wake up on the wrong side of the bed, you feel like crap. Yeah. But nobody wants to watch a live stream of some guy who woke up on the wrong side of the bed and he's feeling like crap. Okay, what's next?
Especially
You know what I mean?
They also feel like crap and woke up.
Exactly. And they're coming to the live stream to feel better.
Yeah.
Nobody wants at the end of the stream to feel worse than when they came. And I know this. So it's like I have to feel good every day. And that's hard for me. Yeah. Because a lot of days I wake up feeling like crap.
But then
I got ran over by a truck.
And then it's like you definitely don't want to be like pretending.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to be like, hey guys, I feel great. Like,
all right, feel good today. You want to genuinely get there into a good mood.
Yeah, you want to feel good. So for me,
that's the hardest part.
Yeah, you want to be authentic. Like I feel like that's a huge thing modern day that I find is extra hard with relationships in person. Is like so many people are taught you have to use your corporate voice and you have to like put on a show and put on a face and it's like they're so inauthentic sometimes. And I used to be like that. Yeah. That I feel like we're so like, we want to get away from that. So
how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing fine. How are you?
Yeah. And it's like, you have to be like that and you're supposed to at least, you know what I mean? At work and stuff. But it's like, you come home and you're just like exhausted from putting on a face all day.
Right.
You know? So yeah, I get you.
I think Jack's waking up. We might want to wrap this up here soon.
Yeah. He is waking up.
Can you pass me the monitor?
Yeah.
Well, do you have what was the most difficult?
Most difficult?
Or was it just the drama thing?
Okay. I'll say my most difficult thing about streaming was staying on topic. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I have like ADHD or anything like that. Probably borderline. But my mind is always like exploding with like ideas and visuals and smells and sounds and like it's just like my mind is a party 24/7 and trying to like focus and bring things together, bring thoughts together, have like, you know what I mean, a cohesive conversation when I'm listening to something brand new and I'm so freaking excited about it. It's so hard.
Do you think that's going to be the hardest part about podcasting? But podcasting kind of allows for that.
It does.
There's no one topic you have to stay on.
And you don't have to do it in a concise couple minutes. Here, a couple minutes.
What if you're better at podcasting than streaming?
That would be great.
Crazy because you're a beast at streaming.
I can talk for hours.
You're really good at it.
I just think about.
What if you're better at this?
That would be great. I'd be so happy. I would rejoice.
Eventually, we could do it live.
Yeah, I would love to do that. I would love to have long form conversations because I mean, I literally talk until my spit dries up and my lips crack every time. They're cracked right now.
Like right now, we don't have a babysitter, so we can just shoot episodes while he's asleep. And he's waking up now. He's not all the way up, but he's getting real active and whatnot. But eventually we'll probably have a babysitter. I don't know when, and then we can go live.
Yeah. I'd be down.
Dang, and I thought we would get to current events or something.
Maybe
I saw that
next
Lizzo
time.
thing.
Yeah.
She's getting accused by her backup dancers of I don't even know, of fat shaming.
Yeah. And making people suck bananas and stuff.
And making her touch someone nude.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
And Beyonce took her out of her song. Like literally she replaced
Lizzo out of the song?
She replaced Lizzo with Britney Spears.
Oh,
in
so
the
people,
verse.
It's kind of like guilty until proven innocent. When these kind of allegations come.
Yeah, but it's like they're coming from the top. Like Beyonce seems to have
she's guilty.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm saying, whenever you get accused of stuff, S assault or whatever, it's kind of guilty until proven innocent. Yeah. But modern day for me, I don't know, man. It's such an easy cash grab to just sue someone rich and famous and say they assaulted you.
Yeah, it is.
Amber Heard style. Things like that. And Amber Heard, I don't even know if she needs the money, but she's like the most famous case of oh, she wasn't telling the truth.
Yeah.
But I think people are starting to not believe people right away.
Well, but
at least I am. Yeah.
I mean, but at the same time, then you look at Ellen DeGeneres, Oprah, like you look at all these people where it's like, dang, like celebrities all talk about how horrible they are.
I don't disbelieve it. I just don't believe it right away now.
Yeah, you
it's
need more information.
Dang, that's interesting. If she is like that, that's crazy. She's a fraud. She's fake.
Yeah.
But I'm going to wait and see how this plays out.
Well,
now, I don't know. I don't necessarily believe it or disbelieve it.
When I get into these topics, I have a lot of thoughts on this.
Oh,
okay?
I thought we were going there
I personally
today.
believe she's probably guilty because I think she's propped up just like Lil Nas X. I don't think she really, truly is, who she presents herself to be. And I think she's really talented. And I think they created a facade to market to a modern generation that is very susceptible to influence. And that's what I think.
You've been holding this in for a while.
I just feel like sometimes you can see something that is perfectly packaged, like a candy bar where every edge is perfectly folded and crisp, and it doesn't make any sense because it's not like the natural way it would have happened. You know what I mean?
I do.
To me, there are certain characters in the media right now where it's like, it's very obvious that there was a little bit of a hand at work, if you know what I mean.
I think we're going to have to save this conversation for another day.
Okay.
Big man.
And that's a wrap.